Yeah, so the best way to do it, Mark, would be instead of pulling everything through there, you can see how it kind of pulls all the sand up, right? And that's going to end up shallowing that part of the bunker out. So if we can get into the routine of kind of just pushing it away, you don't have to dig the tines in or push them down that hard. It's just a nice, gentle kind of push over top of the surface, and then go all the way to the end, and then get out of the bunker, push it nice and away, and then just leave the rake on the side of the trap.
Okay. So what would be the best point to enter a bunker to play your shot and then rake it?
I would say at the low part would be the best. Again, we would never want to enter from the top, because then that ends up kind of pushing that turf down, and I think you've seen it out there this year. We've had some plywood against some of the lips of the bunkers, and the reason we've had to put the plywood there is to kind of form that lip again. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get that grass and that ground growing back. So I would always suggest that we enter the bunker from the low spot, and it's the safer way of doing it. You're not going to fall in, you're not going to push the sand down from the lip, and then it's easier to get in and out of.
Right. So Dan, if you could just talk about the rules for a minute. If somebody's ball was to land in a footprint in the bunker, how do they go about playing it?
Well, unfortunately, Mark, that's just kind of the rub of the green. You go in there and you'd have to play it as it lies. So the frustrating part of it is if you go in there, you play a shot, and then you just leave, right? You're leaving that bunker in not a very good situation. So then the next person's going to go in, they're going to find their ball in a footprint and not be very pleased. So we just ask that everybody rake the trap, leave it the way they found it, and then it'll be more enjoyable for everyone.
Thanks, Dan.